Hello. Sorry. Hello, everyone. We are back with Luigi's Mansion 2. We are on to the second mansion. So I've done a little bit since we last played this, which was Wednesday. This was off stream. I got the missing booze from the missions before you get the dark light beam or bulb. Dark light device. Ah! So I had a shit. I had a eyelash in my glasses and now I've smudged them. Give me a moment here. God, I cannot read chat without my glasses. But I got all the booze, I got all the gems, and I did the bonus mission. We're probably not going to do all this on stream. So anything I happen to miss on stream for each of the mansions, I'll just do off stream. So I don't want, since this is technically a marathon, I don't want to linger on it. But I don't have to. So, I also want to mention something about this game, that one of the main things I don't like about it. The mission structure really hurts it. For two reasons. The first reason is it kind of breaks up the progression a bit, so you don't really get to explore the mansions. And it means that you have to constantly basically stop and start the exploration, opening up shortcuts only to use them in a later mission, and then clearing rooms that you never need to revisit unless you're trying to get the boo or the gems. Which brings me to the second problem with that. If a room is not necessary for a mission, usually you don't get any rewards for going in it, because all the money's already gone. Now, that being said, I still think this is a good game. This is still a good Luigi's Mansion game, and it is a good game. It's just, it could have been better if they had not given it the mission structure. Of course, I also think it probably would have been shorter if they did. So it's kind of a weird situation for the game to be in. Also, I definitely think this game works better as a 3DS game because the limitations of it are less obvious. But, no, I'm still going to stream this. I still like this game. Like, this is a good game. I do like some aspects of it. The multiplayer is pretty fun. And the mansions are pretty interesting. Though, funnily enough, my favorite mansion is probably just the basic first one, because it's the only one that actually feels like a proper mansion. Though the haunted towers are pretty good, from what I remember. Alright, let's actually get started. Also, I will be keeping an eye out for the desync tonight, given that it happened again last night, but I'm only going to check every hour from when I opened OBS. So that means 7:31, 8:31, and 9:31. So I'm going to try to resist the urge to constantly check for it. Because while this is an issue that I am dealing with, I don't want to obsess over it because I feel embarrassed and weird about it. I just want to point that out, that I'm only going to be checking then, because I really need to stop focusing on this so much, because it has been bringing me down a little bit. But I will figure it out eventually. So, let's just start. B1, a job for a plumber. The tower's machinery is inactive. I'm guessing the ghosts broke it already. We need to get the hydro generator running before we can search for the next Dark Moon piece. Also, Kendra, you know this game a little better than me. Did the gems actually unlock anything? Do you happen to remember? Or no? Like, I'm gonna collect all the gems regardless, but like, is there actually a point to collecting them? Or are they just there? Because there's kind of a point in 3, because I think 3 also has gems. It's just that the reward is useless. But it's cool, I guess. Our quest is taking us to a new location, Luigi. Aren't you excited? No? Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure, son? The work is far from done. You need to get a handle on these ghosts, or who knows how far they'll spread. No clue, but I do remember that 100% in the game gives you a golden Luigi statue. Cool. Cool. I mean, I'll do it anyways. I never 100%ed this on 3DS, and I did actually want to, I just never found the time to do it. There's only one way to fix this mess. Restore the Dark Moon and place it back up in the sky. My periscope has located the next piece somewhere in these haunted towers. They've been abandoned for some time now, so they're teeming with exotic plants and, naturally, ghosts. The towers are in bad shape, and the water system seems to be broken. Let me head a plumber around here. Yeah, if only. See, the haunted towers feature a complex water system that powers all the machinery. So the first thing on your to-do list will be to check the hydro generator. Oh, and keep an eye out for new types of ghosts. That goes without saying. Good luck, young fella. So another problem I had with this game is the ghost variety wasn't very good, but it is kind of in line with the first games. The third game has a lot better ghost variety. There's a lot of ghosts in it from what I remember. Of course, it also brings back the portrait ghosts. Oh, a friend might tune in later. Okay, Sean. By the way, I looked into Desktop. I'm going to probably set it up on Thursday when I'm doing my other laptop stuff. Thank you for suggesting that. %, make it golden. Okay, so collecting all the gems give you a normal Luigi statue that's all shiny gem, like 100% makes it golden. Okay. Does 100% include the Scarescraper ghosts? Okay, just readjusting the controls. Oh, one of them gave nothing. Hello. Five Luigi gem statues and 1 golden statue for 100%. And no, I don't think skyscraper matters, but I can double check. Oh yeah, that's dumb, it does count. Ugh. Hate when games do that. Alright, so that means I'm gonna need help doing skyscraper stuff. If I really want to 100% the game. Oh, I have to figure out what to do about that at a later point. I will say, getting Luigi's Mansion 2 multiplayer going might be a little more difficult than 3, because 3 supports more players and 3 is more liked than 2. But I'll at least have you and Sinky, since I know both of you on it. I'm trying to get my friend Dennis to get the game, but he didn't want to play it again. Or at least he wasn't interested in getting this again. Because he played it on 3DS, and we actually did do Skyscraper together a couple times. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I can do stuff with this. Oh, that's just gone. Oh, it's back. 100% you need to have 3 EGAD medals on top of your save file. Oh. That is probably involving... Oh. The frog gave me oh, fuck. You know what? I'm not even going to fix that. I'm just going to move on. Ow. Frog bitch. Get plant. Okay. I'm supposed to go to the right, so I'm going to go to the left. One for completing the main story, getting all 3 stars on every mission, and completing the gallery, which includes skyscraper ghosts. Okay, unfortunately I can't... Ooh, hello. Can't reach that at the moment. So it wants me to go right, but it looks like left is locked. Yeah. Seems like a lot. It does. So I might not 100% because I don't know if I want a 100% skyscraper. I don't remember how involved it is because it's been so long. But that does mean I just need to rely on other people to 100% it. And while I don't hate playing games with other people, I don't always like relying on other people, necessarily, because it means I can't do it whenever I want on my own time.
Yellow.
Ah, fuck it. Acrylic standees are blocking my view again. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. Whiskey, Buff, and Azrael, you're gonna move over here. You start doing this more often. What am I gonna do when I get the... Oh, hi, Acrylic standee. Ow! As you know. It's just skyscraper ghost, but you still need to also upgrade your vacuum cleaner to full as well. Oh, that's easily done. I would just do that naturally. Just from playing the game. The hydro generator seems to be in good condition, so the water pump must be clogged. Why don't you check the water supply on the roof? 4-5, Jesus. Found the boo already. The 1 and the 2, and we all love Mom Boo. Except for you. Oh, don't fucking move the camera like that, holy shit. Yeah, it's a lot to do in a game that's okay, but not as good as 3. Yeah, like, if I'm gonna 100% any of the Luigi's Mansion games, it's gonna be 1 and 3. Yeah, that, so, I wonder if I should include that in the warning. I don't think that'll cause a seizure, but I actually felt my motion sickness start up. You know what? I'm gonna change the content warning. Because nobody used it last time, but I just reused my content warning from last week for this game. It was this. Which is a joke content warning. I either didn't know about or didn't remember the funky camera. So. Wonder if there's a setting that reduces motion. I somehow doubt it. Nintendo is extremely bad about accessibility like that. Let's find out. Nope. I love Nintendo. More specifically, I love their games. Nintendo is one of the worst companies when it comes to accessibility. And it's really unfortunate, because I want them to be better about it. Like, they are genuinely bad about it. It's not even like, oh, hoo, Nintendo sucks. They are just, like, genuinely bad about accessibility. Hell, a lot of their games don't even have proper options. Like, that's just consistent across the board. And again, I love Nintendo, but this is like an objectively bad thing about them. Yeah, and even worse, they're now making Twitch ban people that stream Nintendo games on emulators. I did not hear about that. I only heard that they were sending copyright strikes to people who were showing emulated Nintendo games on YouTube. I haven't heard anything about Twitch. I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing that. What? Okay. Seizures can be caused by a variety of things, even something as simple as sleep deprivation, so wonky camera effects could absolutely cause a seizure for someone that's susceptible to specific triggers. Okay, then I will update the warning again. Yeah, so I didn't know about that, or maybe I forgot because it's been a long time. So, Kendra, you weren't here for this, but remember way earlier in the year when we played, when me and Dennis played, Resident Evil 6? Zeno, do you remember no, not 6, it was 5, Resident Evil 5. Do you remember that one bit late into the game where there was that elevator that would spin around in a room with a shitload of reflections? Video games normally don't cause motion sickness for me. That was by far one of the worst things I have ever experienced in a video game, because I got dizzy, I got lightheaded, and my motion sickness was set off. So I almost ended stream early because I genuinely felt awful after that. because I am prone to motion sickness, and there's specific things that can set it off. It's spinning, it's jerky cameras, and it's car rides. Though weirdly enough, I can survive in car rides if I'm listening to music, like in my ears with headphones. So, the VOD for that has long since expired on Twitch, but it is up on YouTube if you want to see the Resident Evil 5 playthrough. And I will say, the Resident Evil 5 and 6 playthroughs are two of the most favorite things I've done on Twitch. I had so much fun with them with Dennis. Also, it does say Nintendo is going after YouTube accounts, but I asked my friend who told me about it, and he said they go after streamers, and the worst they can do is a 72-hour ban. I have not heard them going after streamers myself, but that does seem like a very Nintendo thing to do. I am like genuinely more positive about Nintendo than most people. I do wish they would lay off the emulators. I can kind of understand it if people are streaming emulated Switch games, since that's an active console that's still around and that's just literally piracy. So at least that I can understand. And I can understand it if it's games that aren't even out yet. But like, if it's 20 or 30-year-old games, who cares? Especially if they're not readily available. That's coming from someone who doesn't even emulate. Alright, buddy. That was him in. Pitch! Yep, that was gonna hit by that. Yeah, but they need to lay off on emulators that emulates the past, like NES or N64. They're not making any more sales on those consoles. Yeah, like, it's just not necessary for them to go after them. Oh, shit. Yeah, like Gabe Newell said, if you want to fight piracy, best way is to easily offer a way to buy and get the game. Yep. Gabe Newell is absolutely right. Well, I wouldn't even go to GameStop to get that, Kendra. I would just go to eBay. I don't like GameStop. Let's be real. Nobody does. Hello. GameStop barely sells games anymore. I mean, the last GameStop I went to had several walls of Funko shit, because of course they did. I think I need water here, because I need to turn the water on. And the point is, N64 games aren't in video game stores. Okay, true. Except for kids who want Funko Pops or FNAF Fortnite merch. Fuck them kids. Jesus Christ, I went far. If they are, it would just be the cartridge itself or disc. Well, I mean, I do know of some local shops that sell it. Like, I mean, you can definitely get it from local shops. There is a lovely secondhand shop that I go to often. That's where I bought some NES games recently. Alright, a lot of hearts. But like, big shops like GameStop, Target, Best Buy, they're not gonna have N64 games. Well, I mean, if they're used in GameStop, they're like, they're N64 games at GameStop, they wouldn't be giving their shit to Nintendo anyways. In fact, that's actually something that GameStop would do, is, oh, hello. Is games that were... Oh. Games that were, marked as new, they would actually mark as used, so that way they could earn more money from it, since none of it would go back to the original company. Yeah. There's the key. Hey. Wonder if that affects the room below me. Probably not. Would do. My brother in Christ, they still do that? Okay, well, I haven't been to one in a while. No water. No. Oh boy, it was fucking nice of them to do that. And by the way, if anyone wants to, just a reminder for my server, I did change the live calls permissions. I meant to go outside. So, people with the VIP or collab partner role in my server can join the live call, but don't abuse that. Of course, if no one wants to join, that's fine. It's just figure I'd make it easier. Remember a lady at Target got scammed because they bought a new game and when they opened it, it was just a googly eye on the Switch game box because it could emulate a Nintendo cart? I walked right into the hole. Alright, we are at an hour of game being open. There's no desync. Alright, OBS, you are just fucking shitting with me right now. Oh! That's what you mean. Oh god, that's so fucked up. Alright, I don't fucking know what's going on with the audio desync. I don't know anymore. You know, I wonder if it was because my laptop was heating up so much and slowing down yesterday, because I was streaming to Discord at the time. Both extremely clever and fucked up at the same time. Yeah, like that's clever to scam someone like that, but also fucked up that someone would even do that. Oh my god, the tornado of bats. I'm sorry, those are crows, those aren't bats. Okay. Yeah, there's no fucking desync. I don't... I don't understand this at all. Yeah, that was loud. Fucking... Stay away from me, buddy. God damn. I always wonder why Switch cards felt like they're loose when you shake them, and it turns out it's just a ROM chip in the cartridge that fits the shape of the cartridge loosely. Something like that. I remember that plant. The, purple-shaped one. It's the Hydro room. Maybe? I don't know what... No, I don't think so. I don't think that's it. So just curious, since we are talking about Switch stuff right now, what is everyone's favorite Switch game? I remember that plant, the purple-shaped one sounds so out of context. No, it's... The purple-shaped one, didn't mean purple-shaped. Holy shit. This plant right here, that... you vacuum it up and it turns into a balloon. I remember that. Speaking of... Oops. Somehow you're able to direct it. And you get out of it by just sucking it back up. Apparently 1,000-year door finally learned how to do the stylish moves. It's so funny seeing Mario do a triple backflip. That stuff will be mind blown. Yeah, I played 1,000-year door as a kid, and I didn't know about the stylish moves. I guess those are keys. Most fucked up looking keyboard I've ever seen. Alright, so the way this also works is you can move this around. To do that. Oh, hello. Alright, so now... There we go. Thought it was like a secret thing that the game didn't tell you about. 1,000-Year Door original does mention it somewhere, but I don't remember where. But when I was a kid, I didn't know about it at all. I had a strategy guide that mentioned it, but the strategy guide didn't tell you how to do any of the moves, so I never figured it out. There is a badge in base 1,000-Year Door that tells you when to do the moves, and I think it is in the remake as well. It adds an exclamation point. Right when you're supposed to do the move for stylish. In the remake, that badge's effect is automatically given to you when you're training. So you can practice the stylish moves, since badges don't affect that. Because of the Switch, there's a guy in Rogueport that was not here in the original that tells you about them. Yeah. Well, I think... Ooh, hello. Ooh. Alright, we missed $1, but that's fine. Ooh. When I originally got a GameCube, we didn't have a memory card. We got one sometime after release. Because that was the first time I'd ever used a disc console, and I didn't know that memory cards were necessary, because I thought that it would save. I was very young. Keep in mind, I was like 7 or 8 when the GameCube came out. Dumbass. And this sludge. They're having fun.
Oh, yellow.
Fantastic job, youngster. Water flow is slowly normalizing. Hold on, I'll pixelate you out of there in just a minute.
Ciao. I do it. Ha ha! Oh yeah! Wow! Oh. 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 Oh no.
Is that Luigi's Mansion 1 texture when the water went into the machine? I'm not sure. Oh, this fucker. There we go.
Oh, yellow.
Like, you remember the whole turning portrait ghosts into paints to go through the wishy-washy? Yeah, I didn't get a good look at the texture, though. Oh ho! Good job dealing with that rather rotund ghost. Bring you back. Hold on to your hat.
Ciao. Oh, yes. Ho, ho. I did it. What? Ho, ho.
Yeah. Let me just check something real quick. Gotta remember, checking is easier if I go to the home menu. Great job, Luigi. Let's see that new ghost. Doesn't... I'll check again in the next hour. So that'd be 8:30. Well, I'll be. I've never seen that kind of ghost before. Good job restoring the water flow. This whole ghost hunting thing doesn't work out, you may have a future as a plumber. Chat, does he know? Well, not exactly, that just looks similar. Okay. Well, we happen to know that the Haunted Tower's water system is now almost completely functional. I also have news regarding the Dark Moon piece. Why don't you take a break? You're looking a little soggy. He seems so mad. Chat, does he know? Sorry, I still have my sparkling water from when I was eating. Speaking of drinks, I tried Vietnamese coffee for the first time today. It's canned, but god damn, that was good. That's one of the best coffees I've ever had. The Pinwheel Gate. With the water flow restored in the Haunted Towers, we can resume our search for the Dark Moon piece. And now I have a better idea of where it might be. Luigi, want to hear the news about the Dark Moon piece? Well, the Periscope was having a heck of a time trying to pinpoint its location. Yeah, so, the Vietnamese coffee, we get this brand of, canned Asian drinks. It's like Thai tea, matcha tea. They're kind of like bobas. They also have a Vietnamese coffee, which we've never seen before. And we all wanted to try it, so everyone in my family got a can. And my god, it's so good. I'm not Zeriberry. I'm not, like, in tune with, how to talk about flavors of coffee, but it's really good coffee. I have never had bad Asian coffee. I've had really good Japanese coffee, I've had really good Thai coffee, and I've had really good Vietnamese coffee. Of course, I've had really good coffee from everywhere. I like Cuban and Colombian coffee a lot. My favorite, though, is Jamaican Blue Mountain. But that's rather expensive to get in bulk. In the coffee, the funny pumpkin spice latte is back in Starbucks. So, funny thing, I don't like Starbucks. I don't like their coffee. The last time I had Starbucks was when I had a Starbucks decaf, an at-home one for the Keurig machines, and I had it on stream, and this is before you started watching me, but I was complaining about it the entire stream because it was just really bad coffee. But also, I've never had pumpkin spice, so I don't actually know what it's like. I'm not crazy about pumpkin spice. I am crazy about caramel, though. You put caramel in a coffee and I'll be all over it. I will say, fresh Starbucks coffee is better than the stuff you get at stores. But, not a fan of Starbucks. I have plenty of options for coffee in Chicago, though, which does mostly include Starbucks, because they're fucking everywhere. Yes, I love caramel. I go feral for it. The coffee I did have at Starbucks when I was out with my friend Dennis that one time, where I actually ordered a Starbucks coffee, was a caramel frappuccino. So, that was... it was okay. It is the best Starbucks coffee I've had, but I think I've only ever had the caramel frappuccino. But I mean, like, the best coffee I've ever had, like, fresh, was the Cafecito con Leche coffee from a Cuban cafe, which is Cuban coffee with steamed milk. Or maybe it was just regular milk. And that was heavenly. It also woke me the fuck up. And then it hit me. I can analyze the Dark Moon pieces we already have to improve the precision. Naturally, I was right, and after a little tinkering, the Periscope produced better results. Remember that gigantic tree? The Dark Moon piece seems to be somewhere up there. So, we know roughly where it is, but the hard part is getting there. Remember eating one? Isn't there like a caramel or chocolate covered caramel candy one time? Maybe. I'm not really big on candy anymore, so I wouldn't know. Need to cross the newly raised bridge and explore the interior of the hollow tree to find a way out. Got all that? Off you go. How about soggy? No, soggy bottoms. So this is probably to teach you about this mechanic. You know, something I hadn't considered with the desync. I wonder if it has to do with my laptop heating up. I am due to clean my laptop soon, so maybe I'll dust it tomorrow. I should probably dust my Steam Deck and Switch as well. If you guys have electronic devices, remember to fucking use an air can in the vents. I am very bad about that. I will be the first to admit it. I probably should dust my electronics again. You weren't here before. Since I'm fine to me. Well, no, last night, the desync happened for the first time in a few days. And my laptop was heating up quite a bit because I was streaming to Discord and Twitch. So I'm just wondering if that might be contributing to it. Okay, but the thing is that wouldn't explain why it didn't happen for the few days before that. I don't fucking know, guys. I'm trying to find some kind of explanation, and I haven't been able to find anything. That'll probably be important. Can I water this? Can I water this dead flower? No, little dude does not get to be watered. Okay, we can do a little more. I'm going to go in here first. And go mess with that chest we saw earlier. Bitch. Alright, so he's kind of in my way. Nothing. Alright, so I'm wondering if there's a gem in this chest. Yep. I'll go over here first. Stuff is still knocked over. I guess Luigi didn't fix it before he left. Alright, I'll do it the game once. Well, after the rest of these guys.
Oh, hello?
Jiminy, not again. My pinwheel gate won't open without its veins. Did you see where those skinny ghosts went? Never mind, I'll use the periscope to find them. Hold on a sec. Got him. Check your map. Alright, well, they're all over there. I want to check over here first. See if we can find the bow. Yeah, fuck, got my mouth. Now, I'm half tempted to replay this on 3DS, at some point.
Helps to have a map.
Thank you. I'm tempted to replay this on 3DS at some point, just to compare. But it's funny how they don't harm him but hinder him instead. Well, the ghosts naturally aren't evil, they're just mischievous. Yeah, that's fine, we don't need to be going over there anyways. Not sure what that will do this for. Oh. I'm gonna go here first. Look at that. Dun 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 dun. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, but I did in advance. It's a reference I haven't thought of in a while. the papers. Give me your science.
Oh, yellow.
Hey Luigi, be careful with that. That's a pixelator screen, an early prototype of my teleportation device. But with my new pixelator, I can bring you back from just about anywhere in this valley. Well, as long as I can locate you, of course. Yep, I'm the genius if I do say so myself. Alright. There he is. Give me that. The fact that about the Spanish Inquisition meme and the biggest thickest meme were both from Monty Python. Wild. What's so funny about Sussasamogus? That is a joke name, sir. I don't think I want to do the list with this. Monty Python is one of those things that a lot of it is still funny, but there's also a lot that just really hasn't aged well. Oh, hello. Like, one of my favorite skits is the Argument Clinic skit. Oh, here's the camera again. Oh my god. Unfortunately, the Argument Clinic skit is in the same episode as the one where one of the guys is wearing blackface. And yes, they knew better. Like, they absolutely knew better. So how do I... I have a very good friend in Rome named Sussasamogus. Hello. Nothing. Unfortunately, a lot of British comedies have aged poorly. She has a wife, you know. You know what she's called? Hegga. Hegga the Drip. I don't give that sort of offense, dude. Yeah, oh, okay, we're good. Give me that. Give me that. Come here. Excuse me. Yeah, I can see how stuff back in the day would not age well at all, considering how sensitive people are today. Do you mean sensitive as an insult, or as a, people are more careful about it? Just curious. Okay, I think I get what you mean. Just making sure we were on the same page. Because some people use sensitive as a negative thing, and I just wanted to make sure that wasn't you. Hold on, can I?
Oh? Huh. Hello? Oh.
Ooh, staircase. Just miss the good old days, the good old 2000s. Good old days before 9/11. Bitch! Motherfucker! You're actually born 6 days before the incident. Oh, that makes you a little younger than I thought. So that would make you 24, wouldn't it? See, I say that, but I actually know someone who's younger than you. One of my mods just turned 22 recently. You wouldn't know it if you spoke to him, though, because, like, he's as knowledgeable as I am about games, and he knows some stuff that I don't even know about. 23, okay. Oh, right, 2001. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I recently turned 30, so... I hate getting reminded of how old I am. The march of time is cruel and unjust. That. Hello. Give me that. Give money. Give dosh. Bills. The Benjamins. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Here. Never even heard that song. Why am I even singing it? I've only heard the Weird Al parody. Like, at least feeling younger is a lot better. Is better than feeling older. Thank you, I think. I don't fucking feel young. I fucking stand up the wrong way and I hurt myself. On the stairs. Come here. I think. I'm not trying to give you grief for being young or anything like that, by the way. I just thought it would be funny. There's no door here. Does this... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you have been scared. Oh my goodness, I've been frightened. Hey, Sean. Oh, we're finally in here. What's this do? Decided you saying you're feeling younger means a good thing. I don't remember saying that I felt younger. And gate torch in here. Yeah, we got the gate torch. Oh! I needed the gate torch to do that. Also, if you guys are responding to me and I don't remember what I said to prompt that, don't feel bad. I just have an awful memory. And I will forget something that I just said. It happens far more often than I'd like to admit. Let's work again. Aha, it worked. Alright, I will water you. So the... Yeah, it makes them gay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, hello. And so my hearing is a bit overshadowed by my hearing aid beeping that the battery is low. I was born deaf. Ooh, I didn't know that. I think my mom has a hearing aid. I have auditory processing issues. Sometimes if you tell me something, I won't really recognize what I've been told. Fucker! Give me that. As you can hear and not constantly hear the low battery beeping every 4 or so dang hours. True. Just it. Got him. Yeah, I can hear. I guess. Oh, I didn't see you there. Boom. Ah, wood hearts, yes. I've always... So, you say you were born deaf. Do you mean you're, like, legally deaf? Or can you literally not hear at all without your, hearing aid? Because I've always wondered, like, if you're deaf, do you hear anything like a muffle? Or do you, like, literally just not hear anything at all? Is it something I've never experienced? Since, you know, I have normal hearing. Okay, you weren't even here. Kendra, just curious. When you say you're deaf, are you, like, legally deaf, or without your hearing aid, or can you not hear at all without your hearing aid? So I hear nothing but the vibration of my voice inside me. So, oh. Interesting. I've just always wondered, and I don't know any deaf people, so I was never able to ask. Fuck. Something here I can interact with. Got him, okay. Sounds bad. No.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go. Used to know a guy who was born with one eardrum, one of the ears just didn't have an eardrum. Oh god. I'm hearing it all from that side ever in his life.
Yellow.
It's obviously not the same thing, but I was actually born with one less wisdom tooth than everyone else. I only had 3 develop. I think it was my bottom left one never developed at all. So when I got my wisdom teeth surgery, it was slightly cheaper because they were only removing 3 teeth. That's the most that I've ever had that I was born without. And if I take them off and you say something, if it was IRL, I would say like, I can't hear you, hold on, or if in a call, I would be dead silent because I wouldn't know you were talking at all. Odd. Yeah, Oh, I'm sorry. Kendra, I am so sorry that, you were doing Duke Nukem quote earlier. I only just noticed that was a Duke Nukem quote. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Let me honor that real quick. I did not even realize that was a Duke Nukem quote. Hold on. Unfortunately, I don't have the audio, so I'm just going to read it normally. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, but I did in advance. Good job, Luigi. That was the last vein for the pinwheel gate. I'll bring you back here so we can figure out how to reinstall them. I think it should be as simple as just putting it back. You know, I don't
I did it.
figuring out a way to put it back. I think you just attach them. 24 minutes. Oh, 2-star. Yeah, 24 minutes and I got 2 stars. So yeah, I try to sleep with my hearing aids on. Well, I tend to sleep with my hearing aids on. Off. Plus side neighbors can be loud as fuck and I don't give 2 shits, but with the bad effect of not being able to hear if I have a burglar or a fire in my house. Oh god. Good job, Luigi. You sucked up all those undead bastards like a pro. And believe me, I know a good... Hold on, come on. And believe me, I know a good... I can't say it! I know a good sucking when I see it. Fuck. So that's the first time I've had one that I couldn't read all the way. I was able to read the one that Xeno redeemed a long time ago that was the dang kush finna dab. Yeet. I read that one just fine, but fucking good skin when I see it. And that shit. I can't. Xeno can't. I don't even know if... Xeno's been quiet for a bit, so I don't know if he's even here. The fuck is my... Oh, just my settings. Show mod icons. Alright. Emily chat. Pin. 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 None of these are pin? I can't pin it from here. There we go. Oh god, there's Xeno. Good job scaring those ghosts out of their hiding spots, young feller. New gem, new gem, new gem, new gem. Spectral mass updated. New boo. Are you fucking shitting me? So I can look into my ass kicked in Warframe. What were you doing in Warframe? You'd be in a real pickle if we lost those pinwheel veins. I'm sure I have something in my toolbox that we can use to put them back in place. I'll tell you, you really have an knack for stirring up trouble, youngster. You haven't even reached the hollow tree and the ghosts are already giving you a hard time. Stay strong, my boy. We'll have that dark moon back in the sky before you know it. Boo. Graveyard shift. It's time to repair that pinwheel lock. Once that's done, you should be able to get inside the hollow tree and look for the passageway to the top. Alright, it's close enough to 2 hours, so I'm going to... No, that is a desync. We do have a desync. Yeah, we did have a desync. Okay. So it's not over. Good job scaring those ghosts out of their hiding spots, young feller. By the way, what was that about sucking? So got to round 3 of staring and it was all robots and nullifiers. Oof. Egad with dementia moment. Technical problems always do this. They don't happen for just long enough to get you comfortable. So you lower your guard and then they strike. Yep. And I still don't know what's even causing this. Everything I found online points to stuff that I can't even do that shouldn't apply to me because it's the wrong OS or it's the wrong audio system. So I'm going to test it on Thursday. See if it happens again. If it does, I'm going to see if it happens with any other audio source or if it's just the capture card. If it's just the capture card, then I either need to replace this cable or I need to replace the card. If I need to replace the card, it's going to be a little more expensive. So that will have to wait. We're going to have to deal with it for quite some time. If it's OBS, and it does happen with another audio source, that means it's OBS, which means I have two options. I can either reinstall OBS or try a Linux alternative to OBS, like a fork of it or something. Which I don't want to do, but I'm hoping it's that because that's easier to do. You think EGAD could actually develop dementia, or does he have plenary? Need me to join the call to help see if it's a capture card or not? It would not help because Discord won't pick up the audio. So you wouldn't even be able to hear it. I still have to set up Desktop, and I haven't done that yet. I was going to do that on Thursday as well. I usually do all my computer technical stuff on Thursdays or Fridays. Usually Thursdays, because it's my day off. If EGAD developed dementia, he would turn into a ghost and become his funny sidekick. Turn it into a ghost. Okay. Graveyard shift. It's time to repair that pinwheel lock. Once that's done, you should be able to get inside the hollow tree and look for the passageway to the top. Yeah. So, the reason why I suspect it's OBS is because if I'm using the capture card normally without OBS, I don't get a desync. Like, if I'm just playing on my extra monitor, there's no desync. It only happens when OBS is open. Alright, Luigi, got those pinwheel veins with you? So that's what tells me it's the, or it's OBS. The thing is, I need to verify if another audio source is doing it to be sure. Because it could be something going on with the encoding with the capture card, which means I would have to replace it if it's not encoding correctly. Because I think if I'm just using it through the monitor, it wouldn't be encoding at all. So I need to test that. I need basically an entire day to do it. Because a good portion of that is going to spent with me. It's going to be spent with me fighting with OBS to get my laptop's audio to play through it so I can listen to my laptop's audio. Or record it or something. So I can see if it's showing up in the recording. It would extract the dementia and ghostify it. Okay. Hey, Elizabeth. Take this wrench and use it to attach the pinwheel veins back to the gate. Throwing hands at OBS. I'm hoping it's just OBS because that's an easier solution. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Egad, he is a plumber. Now, once you open the gate, enter the hollow tree and look for a way out. I get the feeling the Dark Moon piece is somewhere near the top. Okay, I'll be comfortably monitoring your progress from here. You know, as usual. Anywho, good luck, kiddo. So it'd be very cool if Egad died between element 3 and 4 and still did his work as a ghost. When you started the sentence with, also it'd be very cool if Egad died, I was very worried where it was going to go from there. What? Will they come back down if I do it again? No. Funnily enough, I have to tell myself that when I go on screen things left to loosey righty tighty. I mean, when I'm trying to alphabetize things, I still have to go through the alphabet. I have to like sing the song and everything just to remember. People who don't have to sing the entire alphabet song in order to figure out what letter is next are not to be trusted. Oh, there's a flower pot on his head. That's so funny. Oh, fuck, one of them got away. Fucking. Real weak as fuck. If he accidentally tied it, he could strip the screw. So those blue trickster ghosts can pull it, but not him. True. Oh, who knows? Maybe they left that one behind for a reason. Alright. We're gonna go looking around for the boo real quick. Should only take a moment. Gonna run through everything real quick. See if we can find the boo. Or you're already an hour and a half through stream. Maybe I should just move on. I mean, whatever I miss on stream, I'll just get off stream. So maybe they glued that one to prank the big guy. Would be funny. I mean, it would be in character with the ghosts.
Oh, I do it. Yeah. Oh. I did it. Ha.
He's so proud of himself. So good at pipes, plumber ass. Tree. Bucket for that. I did it! Here, ha! Bucket over there. Has there been cobweb and then we just mentioned one? I don't remember. We're at the start of the game. I always thought that was supposed to be thorns, not a cobweb. Is it supposed to be a cobweb? Because it can actually hurt Luigi. I always assumed it was thorns. I know what you're talking about, that's the foyer. Can I not get the bucket yet? Can I suck up the water? No. Nope, can't do anything with that yet, I guess. It's gotta be thorns. Oh, the way it's designed. Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it now. Sorry, my autism... Oh, fuck! Ooh. Oh, boy. My, autism makes me not always, recognize when something can be compared, because if something is different, then clearly it's not the same thing. It's just how my brain is wired. What if Luigi and King Boo kiss sloppy style? I don't... I mean, King Boo would know how to use that tongue. So. Criminy, where did that creepy looking door come from? It's on the way up to the treetop. Let me just sec here. Bingo! Found something in the Haunted Tower's records. You fucking heard me. There's a special key that opens the door, but it's hidden in the crypt. Hope you're not scared of graveyards, Luigi. It's not like they're full of vengeful spirits or anything. Yeah. Search the crypt for a special key.
Oh, here I go. Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh. Oh.
That's one a sticky meatball. Go for some meatballs right now. Gem. Holy shit, Bejeweled. I get it. I also have autism, but the reason why I mentioned it is because it was a pattern recognition thing. You might have a different kind of autism on the spectrum then. I'm gonna say I have Asperger's, but it's no longer a term anymore, apparently. No, I was diagnosed with Asperger's. The thing about autism is that every diagnosis is different. So, like, the problem with me sometimes is if two things can be compared, but there's a difference between them, I don't see them as similar. Or at least not right away. But, I see what you mean now. But yeah, I also used to have what would have been Asperger's. I have the diagnosis has changed because Asperger's was grouped into the, full autism spectrum. Oh. Oh, there it is. When we play Luigi's Mansion, there was a new door. That'd be fucked up. Old graveyard. That was kind of just obvious. Such it works like the few you find in Metroid Prime. Ah, Metroid Prime, my beloved. I need to play it again. It's been a hot minute. If you'd like to know more about my hearing or my past life, feel free to ask off stream. Okay. I think I need something heavier with me. Perhaps a bucket. Of the Ice Beam of Prime's version, fuck its fire rate, 1 full second between shots. Yeah. Something's not right here. I guess it's just a pillar missing. What's this disgusting anti-ghost propaganda you're playing? Hey. The ghosts are making a mess, and I need to clean up after them. Just how it is. Come in, Sky. Phone. Maybe it isn't much better. It's got a 0.5 second cooldown between shots. You can get some good damage out of it though if you know what you're doing. Thought you were better than this. Sorry, I don't like ghosts. Hey, that's so much that I learned how to make cheat codes just so I can make ones to change the fire rate of individual weapons. I think Metroid Prime is like damn near perfect personally. Like, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm sorry, Sky. I'm sorry this is how you found out. I'm free! Wait, Luigi, what are you doing here? Oh, it doesn't matter. You're my hero. Aw.
Ciao. Come on.
Wave Beam was fucking amazing in Prime 1 law. All shots track and half charge shot stuns enemies. You can stun lock everything, Lamau. If the way of an Ice Beam, the same fire rate as the Plasma Beam, it's so much more fun that way, but it's also cheating.
Oh. Hello.
Cheater, pumpkin eater. Silent special key? These ghosts are really starting to ruffle my foot. Hermides, how one of my toad assistants? Why did you get trapped inside that painting? Something to look after the place. No wonder why it's such a mess. Better get him back to the bunker. You might know the whereabouts of the special key we're looking for. But I can't pixelate both of you out of there. Let me think. I know. Lead him to the gardener's lab. There's a pixelator screen there. It's an old prototype, but it should do the trick.
Ciao.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. The pumpkins are super tasty. I forgot about the toads. I like how he waves back. I don't remember how to do this without taking damage. God. God damn it. There's also a mod you can use for Prime that gives it source-like movement with bunny hopping, crouching, and rocket jumping. It's fun as hell. It's a Prime 2 version as well, and I actually personally requested the creator update it. It used to have no rocket jumping or crouching like Prime 1's. Yeah, I'd rather just play them vanilla, personally. I love them just the way they are. God, this fight sucks. God. Just gonna skip that and get right back into it. Oh, you can't move through there.
Come on.
So I remember people complaining about this fight. It's super slow, and there's no easy way to actually avoid the ghosts, because you don't move very far when you're trying to suck them up. As I live and breathe, those are the ghosts of the three sisters, the regular paranormal celebrities. Yep, the periscope was going bonkers for a minute there, but it's back to normal now. Sisters are normally very polite ghosts. It's disturbing to see them act so rude. Good job capturing them. There we go. You know, it's fun, absolutely. I just like the mod stuff from my personal playthroughs here and there. I enjoy the faster pace the source movement mod offers, especially since I use mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I'm just... In all honesty, I'm just weird. I prefer to do things the way they were intended, and if I do get mods, I don't like using mods that kind of disrupt the intended... Mr. Fake. Kind of like alter the intended experience, if that makes sense. Don't take this as me telling you you're having fun the wrong way. I'm just saying. I guess it's another autism thing where someone says, "Oh, I like doing it this way," and I have to respond, "Oh, well, I would never do that." Just a weird quirk of autism that I really should probably do something about. Okay, you Toad. Can I throw him at the plant? Oh, the plant's gone.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
Here you go.
Prime Hack has a setting that lets you enable Prime 1 scan dash in the other games, and it's fucking cool. Yeah, like if I was going to play any mod for Metroid Prime, it would be Prime Hack. Just to see what it's like to play mouse and keyboard. I don't think I actually would do that. But if I was going to, that would be the main thing I would use.
Oh. Yellow. Mm-hmm.
The main thing that's stopping me is I already have 3 different versions of Metroid Prime, so if I am going to play Prime again, it would just be one of them. Because I have the GameCube version, the Wii version, and the Switch version. That being said, at some point I would like to get a Steam Deck OLED. And my plan was, when I get the OLED, to turn my normal Switch, I keep saying Switch, Steam Deck into an emulation machine. How much use I would get out of that, I don't actually know, especially since I still have to source the games, aside from what I have in my old collection. But it was something that I was considering just to have, you know, as a backup, maybe play some stuff on the go if I ever happen to travel somewhere or something. But my rule still applies. If I can... But I not have any ads scheduled. What the fuck? Wait a minute. When did this happen? Give me a moment, guys. Huh. Okay. So... I just fixed that, however, I'm gonna turn it back off for one reason. Something I have learned... I've had ads enabled since I became affiliate. I don't make much money from ads. I make, because of my low view count, I make maybe a few cents, maybe half $1 every payout from ads. So like, it's just not really worth it if you're a small streamer. If I was averaging like several hundred viewers, then yeah, ads would actually be useful. But as of right now, they're not, so I'm just gonna leave them unscheduled. You guys don't seem to be complaining, so maybe that's a good thing. Prime Hack's gotten much better. Even if you don't use mouse and keyboard, Prime Hack also offers a dual stick control scheme for controllers. And of course, you can use the regular controls. That way, you get the default Prime experience, but with quality of life improvements. So, with the dual stick controls, I get that out of the Switch remake as well, or Switch remaster as well. But that's still cool for people who want to experience the original. So, conversations make me want to break up Metroid Dreadnought again. I don't know what that is. Well done, my boy. See, the graveyard wasn't so bad, was it? Nice for capturing the three sisters and leading my toad assistant to safety. Just popped out of the screen over here. Now it's your turn, kiddo. Prime Hack works with Prime 2 and 3, too.
I did it.
I see. So, like I said, I don't know if I'd ever actually play that, because I already have a few ways of playing the Prime games. So if I was going to play it, it would be specifically to mess with Prime Hack. And the other problem with that is I would rather just play it on my Steam Deck, which means I wouldn't even use the mouse and keyboard. But it was the first thing I was going to try if I was going to, because I am curious how it plays with mouse and keyboard, but I don't know when or if I'll ever actually do it. Like, the convenience of emulation is really nice, but the problem that I have with doing it is I'm also a collector. I like having physical copies. So if I just emulate the games that I spent a lot of money on, what's the point of even buying them? What's the point of even having them if I'm just going to play the emulated versions? That's why I don't stream the emulated versions, because I paid money for this shit. So, like, I would be... If I'm doing a first playthrough on an emulator when I already own the game, like, what's the point of even owning it? That's just my take on it. I knew someone who emulated games they actually owned. I know several people who do that because they're too lazy to set up their consoles, or they just don't feel like setting it up, or they want to try a mod or a randomizer or something. It's like, to each their own. But, I just have reasons for not. I am opening up to it, though, and the Steam Deck is really helping with that, because the Steam Deck is very, very comfortable and very convenient. So it does give me better options for playing some stuff. It also might make it easier to stream some of it. Like, for example, I want to stream Salata Robo Red the Hunter, but I can't actually stream it natively because I don't have a way of streaming DS games, so I would have to emulate. But that would be a case of a game I've played before that I do own and can prove that I own. So it's fine, because my rule is if I'm streaming a game that I'm emulating, I have to have already played it before. That's just my rule. So, like, the DS Castlevania games, my original plan was to stream emulated versions after I did my full playthroughs of them. However, with the Castlevania Dominus Collection, once I have my physical copy, which I pre-ordered, it's not going to be out for a few months, I'll just stream that version. So that actually simplifies things. The short version of this is, I'm weird. Used to support the trilogy versions only, with the GameCube and standalone versions have been getting so much needed attention in the past years. Okay. Metroid Dreadnought is a Doom mod. It's basically Metroid Prime's gunplay and unlock system laid on top of Doom maps. It's actually pretty sick, though. I think someone else forked it recently and started work on it again. Ooh! I would actually be interested in that. So, mods like that, I'll fucking play. Like, no questions asked. If it's something like a Skull Tag game or a Sonic Robo Blast 2 mod, or just a mod of a game, like, I'll fucking play it. Also, if it's a mod of a game that actually changes the levels entirely, like Mario 64 ROM hacks, I'll play that. Though, usually I prefer to do it if I've actually played the base game, at least for a little bit. It's just that modding the game that changes the gameplay without actually changing all the levels, that's something I would rather not necessarily do if I feel it breaks the spirit of the game. I really want to see a 3D Metroidvania in first person. Power Slave. You won Power Slave. Because Power Slave is a Metroidvania before the term was coined, and it is an FPS. Granted, it's pseudo 3D. Power Slave is not enough. Okay, fair. I did actually stream Power Slave, by the way. I streamed the remake of it. My VOD is up on YouTube. Exclamation point YouTube if you ever want to check out stuff. I am at some point I am going to go through my VOD playlists and fix them, so they're more attuned for specific games rather than grouping things together. that's going to take me a lot of time, so I might have to break it up over several sessions. I'm probably going to do that towards the end of the year because I'm planning on taking the last week of December off from stream just to give myself another break and do some behind the scenes stuff. The way I see it, oh, okay, I think there's some footage of that mod. They made a version for Sonic Robo Blast 2. The way I see it, emulation is a 100% fair game if you want to reduce the risk of damage to your physical copy. Oh yeah, that's absolutely fair. Metroidvania version is true 3D. Okay. Drop a link to Metroid Dreadnought and its fork in the chat if you apologize for your anti-ghost rhetoric. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. Some ghosts are pretty cool. Melody from Luigi's Mansion. I said this before and during that stream. I don't know if I want to date her or be her. So there are some good ghosts. There are many good ghosts. I apologize. I was rude. I was callous. I'm sorry. I will never hurt another ghost again after I'm done with the Luigi's Mansion games. Unfortunately, it's a necessary evil to play these games. Though we don't kill the ghosts. Spoiler alert, they're being manipulated. I guess possessed is the better word. Build version for DOS was not a Metroidvania. The version you played, the original, was always true 3D. Yes, so the version I played is based on the Saturn version. Good work up there, Luigi. Though I really hope we'd find that special key inside the crypt. On the bright side, you didn't come back totally empty-handed. Let's have a look at those ghosts. Star! Diamond. That's one of the sisters. That's another one of the sisters. That's the third of the sisters. Was giving her a double chin necessary? Level 3. Building component in the dark light device has reached its maximum efficacy now. Efficacy. So those ghosts can't hide from you. In fact, the version you played is called Power Slave Exhumed because the game was called Exhumed in Europe. Oh, you're right. So bad we have to keep the three sisters down in the vault, but it's for their own safety. Once we restore the Dark Moon, maybe they'll be willing to join me for a steaming cup of ghost tea. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Anyway, I feel bad for that Toad fellow. Being trapped inside that painting can't have been fun. He seems to be having trouble remembering what happened. Yeah, for having such a big head, he really doesn't have much rattling around in there. True, the Toads are kind of dumb. Anywho, his rescue wasn't a complete waste of time. He brought back a little snapshot taken by my special tri-dimensional security camera. Give me a couple minutes to unscramble the image. We did not find the boot. Is the T a ghost too? Did the T die? It's Poltegeist. From Pokemon. Pool Party. The Toad you rescued in the crypt managed to bring back a snapshot from my tri-dimensional security camera. Let's take a look at it. Alright, Luigi, I've unscrambled the image that our Toad friend brought back. Let's take a look-see. Ow! Hold on a sec. That key there. It's mighty special if you ask me. It also looks wooden. That boo is handing it over to that pinkish ghost. We'll need to take a very close look at this image in order to find clues. Maybe you could use those fancy motion controls, or L and R, your choice. The important thing is to give a good hard look and see what you can find. Oh, and you can zoom in and out with ZL and ZR. Press B when you're done inspecting the image. What are those boosts carrying? Suspicious. Is that Mario? Never seen that kind of ghost before. Just look at those ghosts. They're out of control. The boosts seem to be encouraging their bad behavior. The rooftop pool seems to be a meeting point for the boos. Their power increases when they gang up and they feed off each other's evil energy. A key in the image. It must be the special key we're looking for. The engine in the Saturn version is called Slave Driver. On a short Google trip to fact check. Okay. Yeah, Power Slave Exhumed was really, really fucking cool. I really enjoyed it when I played it. That key in the image, it must be... Oh, I have it. You know, the key that unlocks the door inside the hollow tree. Ghosts must be hiding that key from us, because they don't want us to get to the top of the tree. They don't want us to get to the top of the tree, because that's where the Dark Moon piece is. Oh, some crafty ghosts we're dealing with. They're no match for the intellect of the living. Now then, that image was recorded at the rooftop pool. Go get that special key. I have a bunch of ideas for a Metroidvania I want to make. Nice. God, poor lobotomy software. What? They made a kick-ass Power Slave, then those shockingly good ports of Quake and Duke Nukem 3D, and then bought out, forced to make a Caesar's Palace game that never came out, and poof, gone. Oh. Caesar's Palace, isn't that a casino? I know it's a casino game, but isn't that like a real casino or something? Because I was curious once and I emulated one on Game Gear and I'm like, this is complete another dog shit, who would play this? What is even the point of casino games? You don't get to keep the money, so like, what is the point of them? Like, it's not real money. Isn't that half the point of going to a casino? Like, I was once on the train and I saw a guy playing a casino game on his phone. He was just pressing a button and the slot machine would do its thing. And I'm like, why would you even play this? Like, you don't get anything tangible out of it. I mean, you could ask the same thing of me for playing stuff like pinball or arcade games, because I don't get anything out of it. You could even ask the same thing of video games, but at least those are fun. I've seen screenshots and videos of people playing slot machines, and they look so miserable. Picturing the character you play as a creature with insect features, with 4 arms, 2 legs, a decent carapace, and good mobility. Gun on the bottom right arm, top right arm tosses grenades, upper left arm uses gadgets, and lower left could have a melee weapon for quick strikes. Sounds actually really fucking cool. How many games with insect characters? Rumpus Room. Wow. Come here.
I do it.
As far as their rare multi-limbed, characters are probably a bitch and a half to animate. That's before getting into responding to the environment. It'd be cool to see more of them. Yeah, the other one that I can think of is like Mr. Mosquito or Zapper from Zapper One Wicked Cricket. I don't even know if that game aged well, but I played it when I was a kid and I fucking hated it. I don't even know if it's good. I just didn't like it as a kid. I rented it. So yeah, maybe the game could have multiple playable characters, all with their own weapons and abilities. The main one would be the Insectoid, but on repeat playthroughs you could go with someone else for a fresh experience. Obviously one of them would be a Samus clone. You gotta have a Samus clone in Metroidvania. Lime flavored ghosts. Dog. All dogs love their bones, don't they? Give me that. Shit. The game I was always fascinated by was Shadow Master, which didn't have any multi-limbed characters, but it was a strange, fast-paced vehicular FPS that controlled more like the standard shooter of the time. Wasn't all that great, but had a lot of great ideas. For a moment, I thought you meant Shadow Man, which did get a remaster. I was wanting to get it, because I heard it was pretty good. Yes, birds. Is that the three sisters? That's the boo. I always knew you'd fall for me. Booby Trap strikes again. Well, the fucking stream title came true. We got Booby. Yeah, all the Boo names are puns. The first game had Game Boo Advance and Game Boo, for example. Oh. I love the humor in these games. The funny thing, I'm very good at tracking things with my eyes because for the longest time I was afraid of bugs and I trained myself to track them with my eyes. I had an idea for a boss in the game too, a mining robot modeled after a centipede, and the sound of its legs would be bass for the music during its fight as it would never stop moving. Oh, that's cool. Ah! There we go. Oh, it's that key from earlier. Key that we need. And that room was titled Crow's Nest.
Not.
Barload. Barload! Welcome in! Oh, finally we found one of these rooms. As whatever you do, don't make Microsoft Sam say the name of that. Eh? Oh, come on. I think I see a better way of doing it. Oh no, there's nothing now. Wonderful. Robbed. Yep, I just did it the wrong way. It happens, unfortunately. Barload, how you doing? Oh boy, I love carpets over holes, so good. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what to do specifically for the setting and story. Every time I picture this hypothetical game, it was an underground location similar to the Pirate Labs and Agon Wastes in Prime 2. Ah, I remember those. Basically, if you told Microsoft Sam to say crotch back in the day, I clearly remember it would say crow's nest instead, and somehow I just reversed the memory entirely. Incredible. I had dreams with really cool locations I'd like to integrate at least a couple of. Yeah, I had a dream last night that I should have said this morning, because I got woken up at 8 because I forgot to change my alarm's time back to normal. And I dreamed that I was playing Majora's Mask, but the final boss was a circular outdoor area that had a rising water level. And I had to swim underwater to collect crates as the water level would rise in order to stop Majora. That's all I can remember from it. Oh, that's a delay. Alright, give me a moment, guys. Oh, there we go. In these streams, the locations are specifically first-person Metroidvania areas I was playing the game. You're going to have an insectoid protagonist, you may as well go batshit with the locations to match. Really go wild with it. I agree. Dream locations could all fit in the same world for sure, there's just one that might be a little farther removed. I mean, who cares if it's cool, just do it. Who cares if they're far? Just do it. You know? Just do it. Video games should care less about logic and more about just being really cool. In my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Or Luigi can't catch a break.
Yep. Oh.
There's a rooftop pool. Give me that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Key. The fucking, there we go. There's the key. I absolutely adore this game a lot, but I really don't like the overall mansion design and layout. It feels less real in a way. The mansion in the first game always felt like an actual real place. The game always feels a lot more like... This game always feels like a lot more just a video game location.
Yeah.
Well, the first mansion feels real in this game. It's Polterpup.
No, bad dog.
But I get what you mean. It's a large stone complex dug into a snowy mountain that connects to a laboratory. While I don't remember seeing them in my dream me knew that these dark icy tunnels were at best a nest made by very dangerous animals if you don't want to mess with.
Yellow.
I've had people show up in my dreams that I don't recognize, but dream me knew who they were immediately, and sometimes they don't even look like people I know, but they're supposed to be those people. Often the faces are obscured. So like, dream logic is weird. You'll just know stuff in your dream that makes sense in the dream. When you wake up, you're like, what the fuck was that? Hermione, where did that ghostly dog come from? Now it's vanished completely. Gah, blessed pooch. Let's bring you back.
Yeah. Huh? You.
Step in something?
Oh, yeah.
To star. Did that ghost dog just artificially extend the story through a contrived and incredibly frustrating act of sheer stupidity? Yes. There were sections outside too, but always very tight. The mountainscape formed high walls around the pass that kept the location feeling claustrophobic. Interesting. Send that much to the ghost pound now. So that character's name is Polterpup. He's much better in the third game. He's kind of a nuisance in this game, but in the third game, he is Baby. ISS is overall a pretty scary location, be a good hard area. I agree. Well, I didn't see that coming. We need to recover that special key at all costs. I tried to locate that confounded key with the periscope, but the doggone dog's gone. It's called wordplay, my soft-spoken friend. Anywho, let's unload the Poltergust 5000. I believe you captured a new kind of ghost. 2, as a matter of fact. I'm hungry. I need food soon. Oh, I'm not gonna be alive for much longer. And where were we? Oh yes, I'll try to tune the periscope to find that dog's hiding place. Why don't you take a breather, son? Doggone key. Very frisky spectral pooch took the special key that we need. Track the dog down and get that key. I mean, any frozen over location is sure to be quite isolated and stressful. In a fun way, I mean. True. True. Well, Luigi, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is that the ghost dog that took the special key is still somewhere in the haunted towers. The bad news is that the dog is running from room to room, so we can't actually pinpoint him. However, the periscope discovered something that may help us. The dog left behind a trail of spectral paw prints starting in the courtyard. If you follow that invisible trail, you should eventually find him. The prints will be invisible to the naked eye, so you need to use the dark light device to reveal them. Ready, Luigi? Don't you dare come back here without that special key. Haha, should have seen your face, Sonny. Huh, priceless. So that's the poor lads at the US Post 31. That would be The Thing, wouldn't it? Fucking love that film. Oh boy. Oh, it's these guys again. Okay. One thing, you'll have to be more specific. I meant John Carpenter's thing. There's an area nicknamed Foggy Canyon, a strange stone valley. Uh-oh. There's an area nicknamed Foggy Canyon, a strange stone valley drowning in thick fog with lots of crevices, whatever. I think it's crevasse. Sky isn't visible behind. Hang on. Sky isn't visible beyond the fog, and looking down into the large cracks in the ground, you cannot see the bottom beyond the fog either. There are small buildings and mechanical bridges sprinkled here and there as well. Of course, that the area is sufficiently high up, the fog could actually be clouds. Interesting, very interesting. Making ghosts visible with the gay-beam. Please don't talk about John Carpenter's thing in this chat. This is not a family-friendly stream. What are you on about? There's no location, so I don't want to risk boring everyone. Oh, I'm actually quite interested. I love dream stories. Unless that was part of the game. Alright, so it went up. But come to think of it, maybe I should get Dream Channel on my server. I do have a server, by the way, if you want to join it. That might be a better place to post it. But I should make a dream channel. Because I have interesting or weird, freaky dreams all the time. Where'd you go? It's always rad to read about other people's ideas and worlds and dreams. Yeah, it's always rad. There's a ruins area that acted as a hub. It was sunny and peaceful, even though the whole place was abandoned. I didn't go down any of them, but there were paths that Dream Me knew led to other locations and were locked behind puzzles that required upgrades I didn't have yet. Interesting. Interesting. Give me that. Be lying if I said I don't love yammering about my own OC world too. I actually have an OC world, but it's actually more of a fucking setting for my novels that I will be writing soon. I just haven't had the time yet. Or haven't started yet. I was going to start sometime this month. Yeah. I've been saying I'm going to write it for a few years and I never did. I actually am going to start at some point this month. I just don't know when. I don't think I want the toilet money. You know, I'm starting to see why people say this game is just okay. Big shit too. 3 whole eras spanning centuries of bullshit. Yeah, the first thing I was going to start with was creating a pantheon of gods. I just need to do research on mythologies. Been wanting to do something with the timeline, anything, and I just can't seem to get started on anything. You fucked up the key. One very interesting area was what I nicknamed Root Palace, a palace in the shape of a series of trees bathed in the sun, with the trees themselves being made out of nets of roots. You could see the light coming in from all angles, giving an open feeling to its tight rooms. The big gimmick for this area is its lift rooms, rooms that take up the entire trunk of a tree, with a floor that moves up and down, leading to various branches containing their own rooms. Interesting. Huzzah, you finally nabbed the special key. Good work catching that dog, Luigi. You know, I think the little guy just wanted someone to play with. Well, he'll find plenty of playmates in the vault. I'll bring you back now, son. Hold on.
Oh, yes. I did it.
Hooray. Yeah, Polterpup is baby. Hey, 3 stars.
Yeah.
Don't think we got the bit though. If you ever want some walls of text, let me know and I'll send them your way. I've been working on this world for a while now with nothing to show for it but pages upon pages of notes. I will keep that in mind. I won't subject anyone to them without their permission. That's why I don't talk about my novels. Because I have multiple ideas. One is a fantasy novel set in modern times. One is a sci-fi novel about a lesbian polycule that takes on bounty hunting missions in space and is a parody of different sci-fi stories. And the third one is my take on post-apocalyptic storytelling that deals with android morality. Welcome back, Luigi. Let's send that spectral pooch down to the vault right away. As in, Polterpup did not go in the vault. Criminy, how did it escape from the Poltergust 5000? So I'll have to tighten up the containment unit. That can wait. Let's see that special key. There's also a flooded underground complex dimly lit by torches on the walls just above the water. Lots of vegetation and carved stone walls. I didn't spend much time in this location, so that's all I have. Vegetation was thick. The plants didn't have much room above the water. Let's see. Ah, it's all chewed up and slimy. I'll ask the toad fellow to clean it before I try to repair it. Yes, the timing of this will work out perfectly. As I finish my analysis of the spectrogenetic pair composition of the Dark Moon pieces we have. Ah, sorry. How do I put this? Luigi, I basically asked our Dark Moon pieces where their friend is hiding. Once I entered the data into the periscope, we'll know exactly where the next Dark Moon piece is. Tree topping. We finally got our mitts on that elusive special key. And I've just got to get to the treetop and grab the Dark Moon piece. Luigi, it's time to open that creepy door and see what's behind it. Aren't you excited? Thanks to my recent analysis of the Dark Moon pieces, the periscope has become much more accurate. The piece we're looking for is located in the treehouse at the very top of the big tree. We were on the right track after all. Here's the special key. Wasn't tough to fix. Use the key to open that door, get to the treehouse, and find that Dark Moon piece. Oh, and Luigi? Periscope picked up some troubling signals inside the treehouse. Powerful signals. Careful up there, Sonny. So, you know that, meme that's like a realistic drawing of a horse's ass, a lazy scribble of the middle of a horse, and then a realistic drawing of the horse's head and, front legs? And then above it is three things, with the one in the middle being mid. That's how I feel about Luigi's Mansion. Because Luigi's Mansion 1, perfect. Luigi's Mansion 3, even more perfect. Luigi's Mansion 2, it's okay. Now, like I said, I like this game. But it is mid compared to the other two. It is genuinely mid. But again, I do like this game. I like what it tried to do. It set the stone for a better game, and it is still worth playing. Maybe only once. I'm replaying this so I can stream it. It's also been years. Oh god. Leaving collections in my dreams, or locations in my dreams, usually lean hard into the uncomfortable aspect. I've had multiple dreams set in a version of Peach's Castle that's a lot bigger and more maze-like. Ah, so you had a Super Mario 64 B3313 dream. There are a bunch of rooms in this castle that make me uncomfortable when I think back to them. Yeah, that's B3313. Oh, I see. Did not notice before. This one was right. Nope. It do send you all the way back down. All the way back down we go. Isn't this, like, fun and engaging level design? Isn't it, like, charming and enjoyable and cool and clever? See, the player has to guess through trial and error which staircase is the correct one, and if they fail, they have to waste time getting all the way back up just to get a few crumbs of the correct answer. It's so good. Oh dear. I was cheating and looking ahead though. I didn't see what the last one was. I'm going to assume it was left. It was not left. All the way back down we go. One must imagine Luigi happy. I like how I'm flattening the stairs that are already flat. Maybe this game isn't very good. This game has a lot of moments like this. This is... So, okay. Luigi's Mansion 1 was Nintendo itself. Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 were Next Level Games, who also made the Wii version of Punch-Out and the Mario Strikers games. Oh, it was middle. Okay. So, like, from what... This and Mario Strikers Battle League are like their two worst games. Everything else, amazing. Perfect. I love it. The Wii and GameCube Mario Strikers games are good. Punch-Out is fucking amazing. Luigi's Mansion 3 is damn near perfect. This, not so much. I would argue Mario Strikers Battle League is worse than this. And that's the thing about Mario Strikers Battle League, is it is a good game. It's just that there's no single-player content and the online multiplayer is crippled. So there's like nothing to do and no reason to play online. But the core gameplay is at least fun. B3313 has nothing on my creepy-ass streams. So I played B3313 recently to celebrate 400 followers on Twitch, and the novelty eventually did wear off. Have to fight a staircase. Ow. Ow! Y'all are walking through creepy huge castles and trees and ice nests and shit. I'm over here having dreams about going to jail and being abandoned by my family. What's a guy gotta do to get cool dreams? So my dreams are usually surreal and weird. I remember details of some of them, some from when I was a kid. So for example, when I was a kid, I had a dream that I was commanding a submarine to go to war against the Teletubbies. And someone in my dream was someone from my class that I had never spoken to, and the next day was a potluck at school, and he happened to sit next to me while I was at one of the computers to play I Spy. And we ended up hitting it up, and we've been friends ever since. I also had a dream once where I went into a puddle with another submarine. I had a dream where Weird Al Yankovic was in it, and I got to meet him, and I was incredibly nervous and shy. Lately, I've been having a lot of dreams about my streamer friends, especially Virtual Kohai, who is like the streamer that I talk to the most, because we are besties. And all that. I dreamed that we had stayed together, I dreamed that I got locked out of his apartment, and then my brother got decapitated with a shot from Skyrim, even though he was still alive with just his head. Like, he was fine, he was just, his head was off. I have had dreams where I met my friend Lilybat. I've had dreams where Spoony Cat was just waiting for the bus with me. Spoony Cat's another streamer. Like, lately I've been having a lot of dreams involving the streamers I know. Sometimes it mixes them together. The one who shows up in my dreams the most is Kohai, but I talk to him every day, so I guess that makes sense. I mean, I am one of his... He's even called me one of his head mods. Counts as a nightmare for me. Nightmares aren't scary dreams for me. They're infuriating dreams. I've had a nightmare once that was pretty scary. I'll explain that in a moment. Let me get caught up in chat. Here in chat. Dreamy knows what to do. Dreamy is calm and confident in his locations. Sounds familiar, they're still heartwarming. I have the weird IRL streams too. Sometimes they're just weird, sometimes they're pretty normal. Sometimes they're really sad. It's just a flesh room. Dreams about things that just piss me right off. I see. I've had a few dreams lately where I'm back in school. And I'm like late for a test or late with homework, and then I usually get up in the middle of class, realize, wait a minute, I graduated, and then I leave. Which is really funny. Okay, but the scary dream I had, I can still remember it because I woke up really startled. I was in a room that was completely pitch black. I could not see anything except what was directly in front of me. I was crawling on the ground so I could see the floor. And I eventually got to a couch, and on the couch there were some legs on the floor. You know, because someone's sitting on the couch. And I slowly stood up to look at the person. And as I stood up, I heard a radio static noise. And it got louder as I got closer to their head. And when I got to their head, they had no face. But their head was jerking violently in random directions. And then suddenly got pitch black again, and I was standing. And there was nothing in front of me. I heard footsteps in the distance. The footsteps stopped. They went for a full sprint towards me. And when they got loudest to me, I heard the radio static again, and then I woke up. Just immediately. I didn't even see the guy. That is by far the scariest dream I've ever had. And I had that as an adult. That isn't even a nightmare I had as a kid. I had that, like, earlier this year or last year or something. It was very recent. And I remember it vividly. I can actually imagine the guy's head jerking in the dream. I'm very glad I specified head. And not just imagine the guy jerking. Anyways. My nightmares revolve around being abandoned or losing a loved one. I've had school dreams too, but Dream Me doesn't know they have a diploma. He had a PT dream, Jacob Slider type shit. So, funny thing. Not only did I not get a PS4 in time to play PT, I have never actually seen gameplay of it. I don't know what PT is like. I really need to sit down and actually watch a playthrough of it. I know it was very influential, despite just being a literal teaser for Silent Hills, and inspired the game. I think it's called Visage. But I've never seen any gameplay of it. I don't know what it's like. And I don't know what Jacob's Ladder is either. But yeah, that is the most terrifying dream I've ever had. And I woke up, like, frightened. Like, absolutely scared. And it's never happened to me before. It's a dark apartment. There's a lady whose head twitches very fast. Ah. I see. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm still mad we never got Silent Hills. Say what you want about Kojima, Silent Hills could have been amazing. It could have. Luigi, are you okay? Who would have thought? Another possessor ghost guarding the Dark Moon piece. There's one tough customer, but you really took care of business. Nice work, my boy. I'm sure the view from up there is nice, but we've still got work to do. Bringing you back. Hold on to your overalls. He said it was one tough cookie, but that was actually a really easy fight. It's gonna be you walk in circles, treading down the same old halls over and over, and slowly lose your grip on reality as you progress. Say what you will about Kojima, 15 seconds of silence. Alright, now that that's out of your system. Lamau. So it's a lot like being a Silent Hill fan these days. The thing about Konami is usually with them, I wish my favorite series stayed dead. Because I am a Silent Hill and a Castlevania fan. In fact, I am a huge Castlevania fan. Somewhere in my Discord is a picture of my physical Castlevania collection. All of my Castlevania games are complete in box except for Curse of Darkness. I have the Castlevania on NES, the original. I have Castlevania 64. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. We have Symphony of the Night, though that's Morgan's. I didn't mean to say his name. It's fine, he doesn't care, I think. Moving on. We have Curse of Darkness, which is, not CIB. We have all 3 DS games, so that's Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia, Dawn of Sorrow. We have Aria of Sorrow. Advanced Collection, Anniversary Collection, and we will have Dominus Collection. Oh, Super Castlevania 4 and Castlevania Bloodlines. I forgot those two. I think that's all done. So we have 14 physical Castlevania games. Somewhere in my Discord is a picture of Alucard's Pain. Can you imagine being a Bloody Roar fan right now? Guess what I also am, Sky? Guess what I also am? Because I have Bloody Roar 3, and I have the second one on PS3. Honestly, I hope Bloody Roar stays dead. I don't want Konami touching that. It's not even their game, it's Hudson's. Imagine being a fan right now. I have a fan on right now. Welcome back, Luigi. Sorry if it smells like popcorn here in the bunker. Your battle with that possessor was so thrilling and I just had to have some. Now let's lock that possessor in the vault where he won't give us any more trouble. Can you imagine being? Can you imagine? One single gold. My brain's been percolating on the subject of these possessor ghosts. I don't think it's a coincidence that both of the possessors we've seen had Dark Moon pieces in them. Speaking of which, let's get our new Dark Moon piece all cleaned up, shall we? Ah, the mine. Yeah, let's see here. Yes, Luigi, more of the fog is cleared. Bloody Roar came back. I know of several people on the internet that would go absolutely feral for Yugo. I know several people who would go feral for a lot of the characters. I would. Another mansion full of pesky ghosts, no doubt, is now within pixelated range. Let's check it out. Alright, there's the Boo mission. Old Clockworks. Let's see. I'm only missing 2 gems. And I'm missing 2 Boos. So, that's actually not bad. Oh, and I got 2 out of 6 3-stars. Okay. That was a weird way of putting that. I want to see the vault real quick, because I just want to see the names of the character, of the ghosts, and then we'll end. Phrasing works on multiple levels? True. see. Greenie, Slimer, Hider, Sneaker, Creeper, Sister Lucinda, Sister Belinda, Sister Herlinda, Gobber, Poltergeist, Grouchy Professor, Harsh Possessor, Gold Greenie. So we got 5 more ghosts here, and then we got 3 more of the boss ghosts, and then 2 more, I think they're gold ghosts. So yeah, not a whole lot of variety. It's more than the first game, but it could have been better. I meant to check the gems, but that's fine. Should draw my dream locations. You should. So many ghost colors. A lot more variety in the colors, at least. Because Luigi's Mansion 1 did actually repeat a couple ghosts to have elements. And there were a few ghosts that had multiple colors anyways, like the Shy Guy ghosts. Alright, but that'll be it for stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I am sorry that I'm still having tech issues. I will do my best to get that sorted out later in the week. We're just going to have to hold out until Thursday. I'm going to be doing a lot of computer stuff that day. I'm basically going to be cooped up in my room all day. Hopefully I'll have an answer by Friday. Or at least sometime Thursday. And if I do need to rebuild OBS, I'm probably going to spend all of Friday doing that, because I have a lot of things I need to fix. Hopefully, I can just save my profile and it will be able to load that. Because maybe I just need to rebuild OBS. Maybe something broke. I don't know. I don't know. Have a good night. Have a good one, Dragon Brain. Thank you. Good night, Sean. Good night, Sky. So if you want to stick around, we will be raiding someone. Oh god, hydrate. Yeah, I'll hydrate. Sky? Hold on, Sky? 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's hold them. Okay. Going back? Okay. Let's see. Who all is live? Dragon is saturated. True. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so we are going to raid Lily. Since she was joining me on stream yesterday, and I feel it would be nice to raid her. Lily is a bat. She is a good friend of mine, and she was on stream for Koadelka. She'll be back this Sunday, by the way. She's going to be on stream with me every Sunday until we finish the game. So, let's see here. If you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. Want to keep up on my bullshit and other updates, I have a Twitter and Blue Sky. Hang on. I'm going to raid my bed. I have work in a Gong concert to go to tomorrow. Okay, you go do that. If you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. And if you want to get me something nice to do with Throne. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll be playing Luigi's Mansion 2 for Tuesday and Wednesday. And Saturday, we will be playing it again with Kendra joining us along with Simkey to do the multiplayer. And then Sunday will be more Kodoka. As I said, Lily will be joining me again. Let's see here. Just want to join in on the raid. We do have a raid message. Okay. Message is Dapper Dragon Raid, as always. You just copy that raid message. You can use whatever emotes you want, as long as you copy the raid message. That's all I care about, and I will see you all tomorrow. Let's get that raid queued up. Okay, bye Sean, bye everyone. Bye.